Okay, final score of today's game, Quincy 31, Wayne State 14. I'm here with head coach Tyrone Wheatley. Coach, just some opening statements on your thoughts about the game today.
Well, once again, pretty slow start from the offense. We moved the ball, just didn't move it on a consistent basis. And once again, if you leave your defense out there, they get a chance to cycle through their plays and get to going, get the second plays going, and that's what's pretty tough right now.
Okay, so we'll start with your offense again. We'll start with your quarterback. Champion was not the starter at the first game of the season, but now he is. How do you feel he stepped up into that role and is kind of taken on starting quarterback?
Well, anytime you have we call it the quarterback conflict or kind of quarterback, 1-2 punch, they grow into the role. And Champ is really going into his second year of being a real starter of a quarterback and really 7 starts. I think it's going into his 8th start. So he's still young, and there's a maturation process, and he's growing. He's getting there. He does some things physically that some of the other quarterbacks can't do, like he's able to extend the play, get out the pocket. But once we get him down to the point where he can actually start seeing the plays and basically really hitting those passes, those drives will start to extend.
Mm-hmm. He had a lot of good completions today, only 1 interception. He threw to Hickmott for 2 touchdowns, but then also he had Justice and Angel that had a few good receptions. How do you feel that Justice and Angel kind of stepped up into that role, being that Hickmott was kind of your leading receiver, but then you had those two, both had 53 yards at the half?
Well, a lot of times it's what we call like a pitch and catch, right? So you pitch and catch, and you're taking that one receiver away, which is Hickmott. Mm-hmm. The other 2 guys got to be ready to step up when they take Hickmott away. They got to be ready to step up and be the secondary receiver. So a lot of times it's called secondary to become primary, and they became primary when they had a chance to become primary.
And then lastly, just you guys have Michigan Tech next week. They have a winning record, but they're coming off of a bye and a loss. So how are you going to prepare this week to be able to get your first win of the season?
Well, first of all, we got to get people healthy, right? We got to get guys healthy, and not only just physically healthy, mentally healthy. We just got to get them back and just show them the good deeds of the game. Just focus on the positives and really just look at that and say, hey, we're a good team. We're just messing up here and there, and we just got to fix those little things and be prepared for that. Now, we have a physical team that's coming in. I mean, the GLIAC, we talked about in the locker room. Okay, that season's over. Now the new season starts, and the new season is the GLIAC. And so they're a physical team, a well-oiled machine, and physicality and not making mistakes.
All right, thank you. That's all. Do you have something?
I'll do one. Martell Williams on defense, number 4, 9 tackles, 2 of them for loss. He was our senior spotlight this week. What did you see from number 4? Just a first-year player for you, just came in here, but has been really good defensively. What did you see from Martell?
Well, it starts with practice, and it really starts from when he walked through the door, and we call it buy-in. I mean, that was it. So the guy practices like a maniac. I mean, what you see on the field, it's not too big for him because it just duplicates. It replicates from the field, from practice field to the field, and that's how he practices. I mean, sometimes we have to tell him, whoa, in practice, right? Whoa, let's back off a little bit. But to him, when he gets on the field, it's second nature. And not only that, it's the buy-in. So when you tell him something, he's like, okay, coach, and he's going to replicate him. So what he shows up in the stat sheet doesn't surprise me. It does not surprise me.
All right, Coach, thanks for the time.